Morning students, this is your geography lesson. Students, in this lesson we are going to read about two mountain ranges, and that are the Himalayas and the Hindu Kush. So we start our lesson. Students, the average altitude of Himalayas is about 4,000 meter. The Himalayas are to the south of the Karakoram range. These ranges are situated to the south of the Karakoram range. They run east to west, and they run from east to west in Pakistan. They comprise the Siva Lakes, the lesser or lower Himalayas, and the central Himalayas. The Siva Lakes are the low altitude 600 to 1200 meters hills located near Attock. Students, as they run from east to west, they are subdivided into the Great Central Himalayas that are up to 600 to 1200 meters, and Siva Lakes. Siva Lakes are the low altitude 600 to 1200 meters hills located near Attock. The Siva Lakes are the low altitude from 600 to 1200 meters hills located near Attock. The lesser or lower Himalayas are of medium altitude 1800 to 4500 meters and are represented by the Pir Panjal range. So, the lower or lesser Himalayas are of medium altitude 800 to 4500 meters, and they are represented by the Pir Panjal range. They are of special interest to tourists, with some popular hill stations, e.g. Murree, Nathia Gully and Ghora Gully located there. Students, these ranges are of special interest for tourists as some popular hill stations are located there. And these famous hill stations are Nathia Gully, Murree, Ghora Gully. And moving north, the height of the mountains increases. The mountain range, which is located between the Pir Panjal range and the Karakoram range, is called the Central Himalayas. This part of the Himalayas mostly lie in Kashmir. Students, if we move to north, the height of the mountains increases. The mountain range, which is located between the Pir Panjal range, is the Central Himalayas. Is the range of Central Himalayas. They are called the Central Himalayas. And this part of the Himalayas mostly lies in Kashmir. The natural topography of this area is characterized by snow-capped, steep-sided peaks with huge glaciers causing deep erosion, and by rich natural vegetation in the valleys. The highest peak of this range, Nanga Parbat, with a height of about 8,126 meters, lies in the northern area. Erosion is the action of surface processes such as water flow or wind that removes soil, rock, or dissolve material from one location of earth and then transport it to another location. Students, the most characteristic features of Himalayas are their soaring heights, steep-sided jagged peaks, valleys, and alpine glaciers. and they are the loftiest and most rugged mountains. Nanga Parbat, known locally as Diamir, is one of the world's tallest mountains, and it is difficult to climb, and however the base camp is very approachable here. Now come to the Hindu Kush. Its average altitude is about 5,000 meter. The Hindu Kush range lies where the borders of Afghanistan and China meet on Pakistan's north and northwest border. This range runs in a north-south direction with mountains like Tirchmere 7,690 meter and large glaciers. It resembles the Karakoram range. Students, with the border of Afghanistan and China and meets on Pakistan's north and northwest border. It is in the west of Karakoram. The Hindu Kush range is located in the west of Karakoram, and its highest peak Tirchmere is similar to Karakoram range. The photograph figure 1.5 shows part of the Swat River Valley, the high steep valley sides and the fast flowing river which occupies most of the narrow valley floor are features typical of the relief and drainage in the Hindu Kush and other parts of the northern mountains. As you can see from the figure 1.5, Falak Ser Peak towering over Kalam Swat Valley, and from figure 1.6, terraced fields in Swat Valley. Through the centuries, the passes across the Hindu Kush have been of immense historic and military significance. Many invaders, attackers, e.g. Alexander the Great, Mahmud of Ghazni, the Ghoris, Tamerlane, and the Mughal king Babur crossed the Hindu Kush through these passes. Passes are still important today. Students, if we look at the area, Hindu Kush range is famous because all the attackers who came to South Asia entered through these passes, as Alexander the Great, Mughal king Babur. So passes are still important. The Shandur Pass connects Gilgit and Chitral. The Shangla Pass links the Swat Valley to the upper part of the Indus Valley, and the Luwari Pass connects Chitral to the Swat Valley and the Vale of Peshawar. Generally, the mountains are bare of vegetation, though some rich forests are found in the extreme southeast as well as in the hills of Swat, Kohistan, the Panchkula Valley, and Dir district. Rice is cultivated on terraced fields of the Hindu Kush mountains in areas of Swat, Chitral, and Dir. So, students, Gilgit and Chitral are valleys and they are connected by Shandur Pass. And another pass called Luwari Pass links Chitral and Swat plus Peshawar. And so these are beautiful valleys. Here in some ways cultivation and irrigation is possible. So rice is cultivated on terraced fields of the Hindu Kush mountains in the areas of Swat, Chitral and Dir. Understand, students? This is your lesson for today. I hope you have understood about the two mountain ranges that are the Himalayas and the Hindu Kush. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.